Hi, happy Tuesday. Hi. Hello. If you're still here, Pa, thank you so much for redeeming first. I really appreciate it. But if you're not here anymore, because it's been like almost 10 minutes, then you're so good. No worries. But if anybody is lurking or anything, thank you so much for being here. Hi, it's so good to see you. I hope you're doing well. Carity, hi. It's so good to see you. It's so good to see you as well. Thank you for the quiet hello. I hope you're having a good day so far. It's really good to see everybody. Okay, I'm just making sure things are good to go on my end. Hi, Randy. Thank you for the quiet hello. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. You're doing alright. Yay! I'm so glad. I said good afternoon, but I guess it's evening for some of you. Aw, Randy! Thank you so much. That's so nice. Yay! 47 months! Oh my gosh, thank you so much for the 47. That is so nice! It's good to have you. It's good to have you back. Thank you so much, Randy. I'm doing pretty good though, Pa. I'm having a good start to the day. I can't complain. So, we're just chatting today, honestly. I'm actually looking forward to it. I do enjoy chill streams like this. So here's the thing. I was planning, well, okay, where do I even start? First of all, if anyone keeps up with the streams regularly, I want to apologize for the lack of, I guess more so the uncertainty surrounding my stream schedule. We're in between our stream eras right now, and it's prolonged for a little bit longer than I'd hoped. I guess it really boils down to I underestimated how difficult it would be to get like all my emulators and mods and stuff set up for the next season of my streaming journey. So we're kind of just in between stream eras, stream seasons right now. So I wouldn't be surprised if people didn't even expect me to show up today. And I actually was thinking about not showing up today because I was like, well, I don't really like Elden Ring's done, but Twilight Princess I don't really want to start yet because I want to make it like a stream event. So I don't know, but I didn't even stream last Friday. And I didn't want to cancel a stream, so I figured I'd just come on and like chat, honestly, whether a lot of people show up or not. So I had planned to come on with an Elden Ring randomizer, because that's something I also got set up, but I'm just gonna leave that for the new stream schedule. There's probably like some overlays, and I want to get a timer for it, and just properly announce it. So yeah, this is just a chill little chatting stream between eras. But yeah, I hope everyone's doing really well. I hope everyone had a good weekend and has had a good start to the week. I don't know if anyone saw on my Insta. Well, I had it, I think I shared it as like close friends. So I don't know, because I didn't want to just like spam my story and have it go out to everybody. But pretty much, long story short, I got my Twilight Princess emulator set up. So it's good to go. Holy crap, it was the biggest pain. I've emulated in the past years ago, like 2019, 2020, when I emulated Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask and Luigi's Mansion on Dolphin Emulator. Yeah, a lot of my early games were emulated. So it's been a few years, but yeah, I did not remember it being so difficult. And I don't know if there's a lot of overlap between emulators, like Cemu for Wii U and Dolphin for GameCube. I didn't expect to be too different. And I think looking back, it was kind of a similar process, but I've really struggled with getting Cemu and Twilight Princess up and running. It was quite the saga. It really was. It never ended. It never ended. It kept all of us on our toes. Oh yeah, that was annoying. So it's finally good to go. It's finally good to go. I'm not someone who's very familiar with computer stuff, so when I have to figure out tech stuff like that, it's such a headache, but it's gonna be worth it in the end. My computer looks crazy though. Let me show you guys. Okay, it doesn't look that crazy, but I have so many different files and extraction tools and things I have downloaded, and I'm just not gonna touch a single thing until I beat the game, because I did that after I first got it working and it ruined everything. So I thought once I had the game up and running, I was like, okay, let me clean up my desktop. So I went and like removed these because the folders containing the game had already been zipped or unzipped or compressed or whatever. So I was like, surely I don't need these anymore. And even if I do, these are more or less, I thought these were just like copies of things I already have in my folder. That ruined everything. I deleted these, I had to bring them back. And now I have to like, man, I have to jump through I have so many things in my quick access pinned for Elden Ring emulators. I went too far down. What am I looking for? Yeah, it's crazy. If I want to do Elden Ring stuff, I have to go through folders. If I want to do Twilight Princess stuff, whereas before I could just access it right from my desktop, but my little hiccup I had made it so that if I tried to access Simu from my desktop, it made a corrupted version that didn't have Twilight Princess, even though the files are there. I don't know. I guess I don't really... I have to go through my folders to access it. And then also, I have Elden Ring French Challenge randomizer set up. Yeah, it's so weird. It was the weirdest thing. I would have one version of Simu for my desktop that didn't have it, and the other that would have it. I don't know, it was so strange. Hi, Sky! I know, the emulator really gave me a hard time. It really gave me a hard time. It will be worth it. Twilight Princess HD will be so fun. Oh, I don't want to emulate anytime soon though. I think in the future it would be fun to emulate Wind Waker HD, but I don't want to do that anytime soon. I don't want to do that anytime soon. This gave me such a hard time. I mean, technically, while I have this set up, I should also get Wind Waker set up, but that's a future problem. But yeah, I'm excited. So we're gonna do Elden Ring randomizers. It's one thing to just show up with a randomizer. I think that in itself is pretty fun. But I've been talking about how I really want to do the French challenge in particular, which is really intense. It's like permadeath, region locked, all bosses. I don't think I'd get through all of it, but it would just be fun to dabble around with a challenge and randomizer. I don't know. I have a few things I want to do. But more or less this entire weekend, I was just like modding stuff and learning how to get mods and get everything set up. It was exhausting. It was exhausting, but I think we're good to go. I think we're good to go. So right now is just the in-between. But yeah. But yeah, everyone popping in. Sky, Randy, I hope everyone's doing well. I guess I can show you guys. So I'm going to probably announce it this evening when I get settled in at work, but I think I have my stream schedule finalized. Thank you, I appreciate it. I felt so defeated. There were definitely a few times there where I had thoughts along the lines of, shoot, am I gonna be able to do this? Do I have to like bring my GameCube to my stream room and hook that up to my capture card and just play the OG version? I was like, do I really need the HD version that bad? But I was like, no, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. But yeah, now we should be all set. Now we should be all set. But I wanted to talk about my newest stream schedule. I think this is what we're gonna settle on. I have to finalize it. But I think this is what our new stream schedule will be. I've been mulling it over and I keep changing the dates sometimes. And it's hard because in the upcoming weeks I have little conflicting things on certain days. So it makes me... I just keep going back to change things because I don't want to introduce a new stream schedule and then have to cancel during the first week. Not that that would matter too much. But I'm going to try to add in a third day. I've really been enjoying streaming, and I think I could do a third day without feeling too burnt out. Whereas before, for the Tuesday and Friday, it was fun, but it's tricky because I don't know. You guys know I have really had a hard time sticking with like 11 a.m. Eastern start times. I'd usually be up to an hour to 2 hours late, which is fine. It's all tentative, but I don't know. I struggled with like coming on for just 2 or 3 hours before I had to go to work. And then my weekends, I have so much free time. My weekends being Sunday and Monday. So I think I'd like to do that. Allocate some of my free time on my weekends to streaming. I think that'd be fun. And it still gives me enough time to do some things during the day, during my personal time. Yeah, and then it allows me to bring back evening streams. I think evening streams work out well for a lot of people. They're out of work. They're off. I find evening streams have generally just worked better for me. But yeah, the plan is Twilight Princess will be our main thing. I would like to so the Saturday is a work day for me, so I think we would do like a shorter day stream. But it's perfect because most people watching would have Saturday off, so it could be a chill way to start the day. And then, yeah, I think it would be fun to have one day a week dedicated to Elden Ring. I know we're done the game, but I would really like to continue in the form of randomizers and stuff. I don't know how long that will be for, but right now I've just been enjoying consuming that content, and I think it would be a lot of fun. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Yeah, I think it will just be so fun and make the game fresh. I think randomizers are so cool. Okay, and then this is my plan for this. I'm gonna announce this. This is probably... I'm gonna make it earlier in the day. I want it to be an all-day thing because I forgot I have this Saturday off. So, I think Twilight Princess is going to start this Saturday. I think that's the plan. I have Saturday off, so I'm gonna bump this so it's a bit earlier. But I think we'll pretty much do a full day to kick it off. Try to get out of tutorial, because Twilight Princess has one of the longest tutorials ever. But yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. And then this obviously doesn't align with like this. But just for the kickoff, it would have its own day. Yay, so I'm probably just gonna announce this and then we'll do the schedule maybe starting the week prior with the official dates and times. But yeah, I was talking about my cosplay goals. So I already have Zelda on the way. It's being shipped to me. Midna, I would just buy it if we hit it. So I thought this was fair for my channel just because cosplays are so expensive. Like the Zelda one is pretty high quality, so it costs quite a lot. So yeah, I think and cosplay goals are like a fun thing to reach. I've never really done cosplay goals for any playthrough. I've always just done like the Channel Point Redemption cosplays. So I think this will be fun, but I want it to be very fair because obviously I don't have a huge channel. So these will just be, we'll kick it off with this event. And it will be ongoing for the entirety of my playthrough, so probably months. So my thought process was, even if we don't have gifted subs or anything at any time, these will probably just naturally get hit with renewing subs over the course of months. Assuming it will be at least like a 4-month playthrough. Yeah. I mean, the Midna one is kind of a stretch goal. There is a possibility that doesn't get hit, which is okay. Zelda's the most important. Hi Trixie! Hi on YouTube and on Twitch. And hi, gamer. That's what I'm thinking. And then it's just fun incentive. It spaces them out. But yeah, I think that's how I'm going to approach cosplays in the future. The channel point redemption is fun. Like, I just got Melania hit, which is perfect because I'm doing the Elden Ring challenges anyway. So it does luckily align, but with the cosplay redemption, it does happen where cosplays will get redeemed for something I'm not really playing or that's not relevant. I really like the idea of doing cosplay goals for characters for like games I'm starting. It just makes sense, and then cosplay goals can just help fund them more or less. So yeah, I want to get the most out of my Zelda cosplay. I got rid of gender bent Link. I love Link, but I don't really care to be him. It would have just been Link with like a long blonde wig. So I was like, I'm gonna try to get 2 uses out of my Zelda cosplay. So Twilight Princess spoilers, if you don't know how it ends, maybe don't listen. And actually don't even look at this. Don't even look at this. Don't look at this. No, just kidding. Let's bring her back. I've obviously played Twilight Princess, so otherwise I wouldn't know about these last 2 cosplays. But spoiler warning. If you don't want to know, mute for 10 seconds. Zelda gets possessed by Ganondorf and you fight Zelda. So I would wear the dress and have the hair and everything, but I would just have like green skin. I'd probably try to do yellow contacts and like zonai markings on my face. Look at and then true for Minna. Spoiler warning, also mute and look away for 10 seconds. She's not actually an imp, she's actually a baddie. So that's what it would be the most actually Zelda as well. These 2 have so many little pieces to them. These 2 would be more so Minna, actually, probably. Because she's green and there's a lot going on with her hair and her headpiece. This would probably be the most intricate cosplay I would ever do. Zelda 2, though, there's a lot of intricacies and little details. But yeah, so I think the Minna might be a stretch goal. But the Zelda, I wanted this to be pretty reachable because I already have the cosplay on the way. This may also be a stretch goal, but again, this will be for like the entirety of the playthrough. And the sub goal won't even just be on when I'm playing Twilight Princess. It will be ongoing when I'm doing like Elden Ring and everything as well. So I imagine over the course of months, all of these will just naturally get hit. But if not, I'm okay just doing Zelda as well. They're very intricate. I would have to, I've already looked into it and added things in my cart in different shops online if this were to get hit, and I would have to DIY so many aspects of this. It would be quite fun, but the headpiece would be really tough. All of it would be really tough, but it would be fun. Oh, thank you, Sammy. Thank you. I hope everyone is doing well, Sammy, Trixie. And it was wild, yeah, and I watched Park and Harbor, Parky do a Minna cosplay. And she let everyone know that, and she put out a whole vlog about it. She sort of did it on the fly, like it was a last minute thing, and she did really good for it being last minute. I think if I had time to like really make it as good as I can, I think it would be cool. I did, gamer. I did. It looked so cool. Yeah, that book looked beautiful. It looked so nice. And also, secret surprise cosplay, the Uku. No, I'm just kidding. I do not even know how someone would do that. Now that would be an interesting cosplay. Oh gosh. What would happen if I redeemed cosplay of your choice? Well, so here's the thing. I'm probably gonna get rid of that redemption, I think, and I feel bad because I know some people have kind of been saving for it and are close to getting it. If it was for a game, a character for a game I plan to play in the future, I would probably ask the redeemer if they're okay with me prolonging it until I get to the game one day, just so it would be relevant. Or it'd probably refund points. I'm probably gonna get rid of it. I think this will probably be the approach I use going forward for cosplays. Cosplay goals for like characters in a game we're starting. I have to figure it out. I think this makes the most sense though, because cosplays are expensive, and every cosplay I've done has been like out of pocket. So I think it's just nice incentive. So I don't know. I'm probably gonna get rid of the cosplay of your choice. As fun as it was, just doing cosplays for characters for like things I'm not actively playing just doesn't make too much sense. Or if it's characters I don't really care about, I don't know. But also Ace, I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well. So yeah, I think this is what we're gonna do. I just need to adjust the time. I'll probably start at like 1 p.m. or 2 p.m. my time, and then we'll probably go all day. Cause yeah, it will be the kickoff. It will be fun. And I don't have a graphic for it yet. I don't know if there will be a graphic. My understanding is there will be, but Sunday, it actually aligns with this. For the Firekeeper stream team, I will be in an event called Deck the Souls. And it's gonna be one of the main reasons I had to start modding Elden Ring, even randomizer aside. I will be doing the seamless co-op mod with 2 other people in the Firekeeper stream team, and it's basically a race of how many bosses each team can get in a 3-hour window. So that will be kind of fun. I hopped on a Discord call yesterday and booted it up, and me and someone on my team like play tested it, and it was quite fun. So yeah, that will align with this. The timing will be a bit different, but yeah, it will be a challenge, I guess. And then after that, I think we'll do weekly randomizer stuff. I think that will be fun. And then Twilight Princess will be our main thing. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm really excited for Twilight Princess and for a new stream era. I think it will be fun. I think it will be fun. And 3 days a week will be fun. Yeah, I've been wanting to stream more, so I think it will be good. And then having 2 of the days on my weekend, I think will be nice as well. So yeah. Any questions, comments, concerns? I think we're all good. Pretty straightforward. Yay! I really didn't intend to like keep Elden Ring going, but that's just what I'm feeling, so I'm just gonna do it. I think randomizers will be so fun. I think it will be so fun. Because I really enjoy the boss fights, so seeing different bosses will be really cool. And yeah, it will be very fun to go back to Zelda. I'm really looking forward to it. Yeah, and that's another thing. Exactly that. Like, we've talked about how Elden Ring, honestly guys, like, I think was the best performing game I'd ever had on my channel. And there's so many factors that probably play into that. I mean, my journey, I guess, was quite interesting, starting from like a pretty cozy Nintendo gamer who had no Souls knowledge or experience prior, sort of just like falling in love with the game. I think that was an interesting perspective. I've also had because they can be quite like rage-inducing games, right? Naturally, like Souls games are no joke, and I've had like Maddie and other people tell me it's interesting, I guess you could say, me being kind of more like soft-spoken, I guess, and like gentle in my streaming, playing like a rage-inducing game like that. It's quite a juxtaposition. It's like how Maddie worded it, so I don't know if people I think that adds like an interesting perspective to it as well. I don't know, like there's probably a lot of factors, but yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but that was definitely a part of my thought process. It did work really well for me, and I think a lot of new people sort of joined the channel and came around while I was doing Elden Ring, who may not be interested in Twilight Princess. I don't know, it's tricky. I have seen like randomizers and challenges perform well for other people. So I'm curious to see how it would do on my channel. When chill girl crashes, right? And I definitely had some moments for sure. Definitely had some rage moments with Elden Ring. But yeah, I don't know. I think it will be so fun. But yeah, I am curious to see if it helps the channel sort of continue to flourish, and the 3 days a week will be good. Something I think I've been quite good at this year, aside from the random cancellations here and there, I think I've been pretty good at keeping a stream schedule for the most part, which I think is huge as well, because I used to just stream whenever. But I don't know, I think this year I've really learned that just showing up, even if it's just like 1 day a week, 2 times a week, I think showing up and more or less trying to keep it consistent does wonders. It's nice to just have a routine and then people know when to expect you. I think so. I've even seen streamers like in my own circle who they were like near partner numbers, right? And then for whatever reason they would have to kind of take some time off or step back for personal reasons, and I've seen people come back from breaks that aren't even that significantly long, and then they can drop down from like 60 to like less than 20 average viewers, and you have to build it up again from scratch. So that's something I'm really realizing, that even just showing up for like today, like I didn't have a game plan, but I'm like, hey, just for the sake of like not having more than a week off, I'll just come on and chat for like an hour. So I think just showing up is big, and that's something I'm going to try to really stick with in 2026. I think we've got a good foundation going, but yeah, I think the consistency is really big. Hi Trev, it's good to see you. I hope you're having a good day. Gosh, I hope I'm not getting sick. This is the first time I'm talking today, and I feel like congested. My throat's been bugging me a bit lately. I need to take vitamins. I don't want to get sick again. I was so sick in October. So yeah, sorry if I sound icky. I'm now that I'm talking out loud, I'm like, damn, I feel kind of congested. Oh my gosh, I have to get off and take a cough drop. Oh, Evie's barking. Brandon's coming home from the gym. That's my 8-pound guard dog. Evie's so cute. I went and I got her a cute little toy the other day. She has so many toys. But I got her like a little, it's from the Kong brand, which is really popular. They have really like good quality dog toys and stuff. And it's a little gingerbread man with a Christmas hat. It's so cute. And it's so tiny. It's perfect for her, and it has a little squeaker. Anyway. Yeah, so that's the plan. I love Evie. She's so cute. She hasn't made a stream appearance in a while. That just made me think about my last year-end clip compilation. All the Evie clips. I would like to do that again this year. I think I will have some slow shifts coming up. I could start editing that. When I was doing my year-end recap, I pointed out how my clip count is so much less, so much lower, I guess, than my clip count last year. So I think I could bang out a clip compilation pretty easily. It would be a much easier edit than last year. That'd be fun. It'd be all Elden Ring. It'd be all Elden Ring, but I like the year-end clip compilations. I should do that. Yeah, I don't know if I have much else to talk about. I was like, I don't know how long this stream will be. I was like, I guess I'll come on and talk about everything. But guys, yeah, I hope you're proud of me. I was so stressed this weekend. Like this, genuinely, this took me my entire weekend. I feel so mentally defeated. And I took Saturday off because there was a work Christmas party, and me working Tuesday to Saturday overlapped with my work schedule, so I had to take a paid day off. I have a lot of time off that's banked though, waiting for it to be used up, so it's fine. But yeah, I went to this holiday Christmas party. It was okay. I don't think I'll go again next year. There was bingo. People won like Yeti coolers and soda streams and stuff. I didn't win anything, sadly. But point being, I had more or less a long weekend, which was really nice, but majority of my free time this weekend went towards this. I'm so happy it's done. It was so stressful. Yeah, and I have to go into the files to open everything. This is gonna be crazy. Permadeath, region locked. It's funny because I'm a casual player. Like, I've only had one playthrough. I've seen like the best of the best speedrunners do this. I probably won't even make it out of the starting zone. But it's fun. It will be fun to play around and see what bosses we get. And it's use what you get. So every time you pick up a new armor piece, a new weapon, yeah, it auto equips. So you could have something for literally like a minute and then it rotates out. Or on the other hand, you could get stuck with something that's great or not too great and not really have any drops for a long time or any pickups, and be stuck with something for hours, which is fun because obviously for my first playthrough, I found my build I liked and I stuck with it. I had my staff, I had my Moonveil katana, and I'm not very familiar with any other kinds of weapons or builds. So this mod eliminates stat requirements, so you just rotate basically through every single weapon and armor piece in the game, and you can just fully use all the skills and wield it. Oh, 7 soldier. Yeah, it's so funny, me trying the French challenge, because I'm such a casual player and I'll die a lot. But permadeath is crazy. I've watched some of like the really big Elden Ring players like Little Eggy and stuff die over 20 hours into a run at like 181 bosses out of 207 to a cheesy death. I wouldn't get that far. I'm not doing this with the intent of making it to the end. I definitely won't do all 207 bosses hitless. Not hitless, deathless. 207 bosses as is took me a year and a half. And I died many, many, many times. I died over hundreds of times on single bosses alone. Thank you, Monkey. It's so nice to meet you. It's so nice to meet you. I hope you're doing well. Thank you. I think it will just be fun. And that's what I'm excited for. I don't want to get too sweaty about it or anything. But I think even if I were to have to like redo the starting area over and over again, because I keep dying early on. It's been like a year and a half since I've seen Limgrave for the start of the game, right? So I think that's still quite fun. What a bad friend group. Uh-oh. Are you speaking from something that you or someone you know is currently going through? That's tough. See, I'm thinking back to when it's funny because I feel like I can speak from experience because I had, okay, so random TwinklyTor lore that no one asked for. I was like raised very well, right? Like me and my sister were taught about like, we were very respectful. We were taught about manners and everything. And because I was hashtag poor, there was a time in my childhood we moved to like it was like a very low income area with a lot of kids who were not great. And I was kind of the teenager in that situation where I was around people who were really, really bad influences. And it made me have like a couple years in my preteen to teen years where I was kind of, I don't want to just say angsty because it was kind of beyond that, but where I was like very much not myself, and I had really bad influences around me, and my mom knew these people were not good for me, and I was like talking back to my mom, which I had never done before because I saw like these bad friends doing that. And hypothetically, okay, I went on a whole tangent about my life. It was kind of a dark time of my life, but I was also an influential preteen, I guess. But looking back on it, I'm like, I remember my mom like tried to limit me kind of being around these people, And I was like, why are you trying to control my life, blah blah blah. And looking back, I'm like, wow, that must be so hard for a parent. And I felt bad that I didn't really listen to her too much, and that on the one hand you do have to learn things like that for yourself. But yeah, I think, okay, I mean, long story short, I guess I think as a parent it's probably wise to try to cut that off or put an end to it as soon as you notice it. And I'm sure a preteen or a teenager at that time would not really have the capacity to like understand why or think that their parents are being unfair, but I think putting an end to that would be wise. But then it's tricky because then that, depending on the kid, that could cause a kid to like rebel more and want to go behind their parents' backs. But yeah, I think if you're noticing they're surrounded by people who aren't great, as a parent, I think even if my kid was mad at me, I would try to put a stop to it as soon as I noticed. Hi Diesel. But yeah, random TwinklyTor lore. But yeah, that's tricky. That's tricky to navigate. I feel like that's very situational, and I don't know. Everyone would approach it differently, I guess. But yeah, I'm so excited for this, guys. This will be so good. So deathless. So you have to even be mindful of your. I feel like the bosses are kind of, to be honest, not even the biggest threat. From watching a lot of people do the French challenge. By the way, it's called the French challenge for no reason other than it coming from the French Elden Ring community. A French guy made it, I think, because I didn't realize why it was called the French challenge at first. But yeah, French challenge is just deathless, hard lock to regions. So you have to do every single boss before you move on. Use what you get, auto-equipped. I think that's it. Right? I'm like, French challenge, sure. But yeah, I've consumed a lot of content. I really, really enjoyed watching like Lil Eggy and Domo and the bigger Elden Ring streamers run this. Just the excitement of not really knowing what kind of boss someone's gonna get next, and the stakes get so high the further someone makes it into a run. Yeah, it's quite cool. And then you cycle through every talisman in the game, and there's a handful that are really bad, so a big part of the run is just hoping you get lucky and that you get a lot of the bad things out of the way early on when the scaling is very low. Like, because ideally you want most of the bad things out of the way before you make it to the DLC. I don't think I will make it to the DLC. I will be gobsmacked if I make it through the base game 165 bosses deathless. So I don't think that's something I have to worry about. No worries. Dark psychology, interesting. How to avoid becoming a victim. Oh, that's really fascinating. I love stuff like that. I find personality psych so interesting. Dark psychology is interesting though. Like some of the bad traits and characteristics that people can have. And how to avoid being a victim. True, because there do be a lot of people who have a pretty bad victim mentality. Which I think can be quite harmful. If someone leans into that consistently in every conflict or situation they have, and they don't really take accountability for their contribution. Very interesting. I love personality psych. It's so cool. That was one of my favorite things to study. Yeah, I'm really excited for this. I'm really excited for this. This will be so fun. Even if I play around with this challenge for a bit and I find it's too difficult, which it will be, and if I just get bored, I can always get rid of this challenge and we could just do randomizers for fun and just run around and kill bosses. But I think having the stakes of a challenge make it fun. And Twilight Princess will be fun. Twilight Princess will be fun. Do you guys want to see the title screen? Whoa! Spoilers! Cinema! The nostalgia! I'm excited to play HD too. I only played the GameCube one growing up. Oh, it's gonna be so good. So I should probably just get off stream soon. I know I was really short, but I don't know if I have much else to talk about. You know what we could do? Oh, we could do a fruit game cap. Should I actually go into the Suka game category, or is that a bit extra? It will probably be like 10 minutes. I need to lock in though. I'm gonna get my glasses on. We're doing some intense God Gamer gameplay right now. Very low sense of emotional empathy. We are not manipulative or dangerous like narcissists, psychopaths, or oh, that's a big word. Machiavellians? I don't know if I've ever heard that before. Interesting. Very fascinating. Very interesting, Diesel. I don't think so. I don't think so. If someone confides in you about something, and if it is very secretive and they don't want someone to know, I don't think you have to go tell your partner. I think there's a lot of things that people can assume that you'll probably relay to your partner because they're your person and kind of your safe space, but yeah, no, there's been times in my relationship where like someone will confide in my partner about something like very personal about themselves that they don't want anyone to know, and he's like, hey, this person talked to me about this, and I don't want to say what it is, but it was like they're going through something, or vice versa. I don't think you have to automatically confide in them, no. Many steps ahead. Yeah, I've heard. It's very interesting. Should I go into the... Yeah, you gotta protect your energy out there. There's some people who are not what they outwardly seem, that's for sure. Is it crazy if I change my category to Suika game for like 10 minutes? I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. YOLO. Let's do it. I've been really enjoying this game on my free time. It's just nice. It takes no brain power. It's a nice game when you're feeling no thoughts, head empty, just fruit. Just fruit. That's it. End of sentence. Let's do it! I have a lot of ads, but that's okay. We're supporting the creators, I suppose. Oh no. I like this music. Let me turn it up a bit. It's nice. It's a Souls lo-fi playlist. Okay, so I don't think I'm the best Suika game player. I don't know all the pro fruit game strats. More often than not, I don't get a watermelon in my runs. But again, it's a very fun, low brain power kind of game. And I enjoy it. But yeah, guys, I'm so excited for our Twilight Princess an Elden Ring challenge run era. I think it will be a lot of fun. And a fun way to ring in the new year. Fruit game, yeah! I have it on my phone as well. I just open it on the browser on my phone, and it's really addicting. You can never play just one game. Not exactly how to manage them. I see a psychologist every Monday. Hey, good on you though for you know, sort of knowing yourself and having that self-awareness and working through it and communicating with a professional about how you can kind of manage it and how you can live with it, I guess. It's very interesting. And treating people with kindness and respect, I think, is the most important. So if you're doing that, then hey, it sounds like you're not doing too bad to me. But yeah, I guess being aware of like your tendencies and the characteristics you can, the personality traits I guess you can have, and knowing like your triggers and how you can sort of manage them. I don't know if I'm making much sense, but it sounds like you're doing all right. Sounds like you're doing all right. Why and how of everything. I love that. Sometimes just talking things out, especially with like a professional who specializes in that stuff, it can really help you make sense of maybe like your thoughts or how you feel or how you respond to things and people, and talking through that and really understanding it and understanding yourself is probably huge and probably very helpful, I imagine. I love the fruit game, guys. The fruit game is so fun. And then we'll probably get off after. A nice little chill hour-long chatting stream with a fruit game cap. This is a good way to start the day. And my coffee. I have to drink it before it gets cold. So yeah, with Twilight Princess being on Saturday, I don't know if I'll come on for a Friday stream. I don't know if there's really a point. It would more or less just be like today, probably just chatting. So I'm gonna probably preemptively say no Friday stream, and then I'll just take the week to do little things I need to do. Like if I need to get my sub goal set up or any overlay set up, I'll do that. I did not know, but that sounds familiar. I want to say I've seen people maybe play that or stream that. I don't know. I've definitely never played it, but I think I've seen people play it. I wonder if it's also free to play on browser. It's just different sized cats and they meow and stuff, right? I'm not aware of themselves. That's amazing, Diesel. You should be really proud of yourself. I think being aware of like who you are as a person and your characteristics and how you manage them, I think is a huge accomplishment, something you should be really proud of. He'll tell me everything. Makes sense. Yeah, I think that makes sense. Probably, yeah. I don't know if there's a reason for me to come on Friday. Especially once we go into 3 days a week. While I am working full-time, I think I'll be okay, but it will be a lot of stream time. So having this slower gap, I guess you could say, between my stream eras, that's quite light as far as stream goes. Or as far as my streams go, it's a nice little break, I guess, before we jump into 3 days a week. Yay, I'm happy I came on today, though, because otherwise if I didn't stream last Friday, and if I didn't stream today, that would have been quite a long time without streams. Even just chatting and playing Fruit Game is fun. Yay! You know what? I have kind of a bit of a headache. Something I've been not great at is drinking my water lately. Nice chill time, yeah! Oh wow, when you get used to it when you got your diagnosis. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like, some people are very emotional and they feel a lot of things very deeply, and then you have people who are on the other end of the spectrum who I guess in your situation, you know, things don't really impact them too much or as much as it would to other people. And that's okay. It's just different people. Everyone hydrate. Yeah, this is something I deal with this time of year every year. In the summer, I feel like it's so easy to just hydrate all the time because it's so hot out. You can noticeably tell when you're dehydrated and you just feel the need to drink more water, in my experience anyway. In the winter, I don't know, man, when it's like so cold and I don't feel like I'm really overheated or sweating or exerting a ton of energy in the way that I would in the summer, I don't feel the need to drink as much. Whoa, it's raining out. It was snowing and now it's kind of raining or hailing. That's so loud on my window. What was I saying? Yeah, it's like I have to actively remind myself to hydrate. I'll get to the point where I start to get a migraine or headache from dehydration and I'm like, oh shoot, yeah, I need to drink water. That's been happening a lot lately and it's not good. I need to really remind myself to hydrate a lot this time of year. Extremely empathetic, yeah. My whole family is kind of on the empathetic side. We're all quite, well, because I grew up in a, like with my single mom, so it was like an all-woman household. Even my dad, though, like he was still in my life and he was very like caring and giving and empathetic. But growing up with all like women, we were all, I think just all our personalities as well, I think we're all quite like empathetic and emotional and intuitive. I think actually out of my mom and my sister, I'm the least emotional out of all of us. My mom and my sister can get quite emotional and they feel things quite deeply. I think I kind of have the attitude of, well, I don't know if it's really healthy. I think I just compress everything and I have the like be tough for as long as I can mentality. But I think we're all just very generally empathetic and emotional. Like, I have things that when it comes to like animals and other people and stuff, I get so emotional and I feel things so deeply. Everyone's different though. I guess, yeah, there's so many factors. I think just like personality. I'm quite a big believer of like the nature versus nurture and both coming into play. Idea, I guess you could say. I think your environment, but also just your personality and who you are as a person. I think they both contribute to how you end up being shaped as you get older. I don't know. It's all very interesting. I'm telling you guys, I'm pretty bad at the fruit game. I'm gonna die before I get a watermelon. Also, I guess I'm chatty. I'm not really locked in right now. I have some really good runs where I'm really locked in from the beginning, and they go pretty well for me. This run is not one of those runs. Maybe we can bring it back. The stakes are high right now. Maybe we can bring it back. Okay, wait, this is good. See, I want to put the orange here. So it can very easily turn into the apple, but that's not wise. I would lose my game. Sometimes you have to, oh, see, now this is gonna work. Sometimes you have to make tough decisions. Oh, but this is blocking my pears. No, oh, I might lose the game here. Shoot, guys. It's not looking good for us. It's not looking good. I don't think anything could save me here. I don't think anything could really save me here. If I got an... no, I don't think so. No. the only thing that would save us here is if I drop this orange like right here, and then I immediately got an orange right after before it called the game. Give me an orange! Give me an orange! No, game's over. Let's go good. I'd like to get one watermelon. Wow. You tried. Damn, Diesel. Play again! Oh no, are you busted? It's not registering my click. Refresh. But yeah, guys, I'm really excited for the new era of games. And to see if having both Nintendo and Souls at the same time I'm curious to see, because obviously I built my channel on like Nintendo and Zelda. And when I started Elden Ring, that was a very drastic departure. And it was sort of from 0 to 100. I just went all in Elden Ring. I mean, we did actually do like Age of Calamity and Echoes, and then at some point in my playthrough, I full sent it with Elden Ring. So I guess it wasn't really drastic. It did gradually ease into that. No, I'm not downloading anything. But yeah, I'm curious to see if I have both at the same time. Because I think we'll probably see people from my earlier pre-Elden Ring streams who will probably come back and be active again during Twilight Princess. But then we will still have the Soul stuff on the side. I don't know, guys. I would really like next year to be good. I'd like some stream success. I really feel like I'm lying to myself and to you guys when I say, oh, we can stay at this size forever. I don't care. I do care, guys. It would be really rewarding after so many years on the platform to see things pick up a little bit. I really think that would be cool to get partner before my 30th birthday, but I would have to really find something that works and that clicks and sticks with it. We would need a really, really good year for me to even think that was a possibility. Thank you. I really hope so. I see some people who start a fresh channel and they from the ground up and they hit partner in a few months. It's very possible. And we have the foundation there. Like I'm familiar with the platform. I have years of streaming experience. I just need to find something that works and really stick with it. So I don't know. I'm really manifesting that though. I have a hard time admitting it to myself, but I would really like that. I think that would be really rewarding. I've put so much hard work and effort into it over the years. The space means a lot to me. So I think that would be really cool. I really want to take the time to like goal set going into the new year. I really want to goal set and make a plan of action. I think that would be really special. Manifesting. I really hope next year is a good year. Yeah, I think I'll do the Elden Ring challenge stuff and potentially speedrunning for as long as it's fun. Twilight Princess, it's not a first playthrough, but it's been a solid decade or so since I played it, so a lot of it will feel fresh. But I am familiar with the general story progression, and I'm not gonna full clear it by any means. I don't plan to really do all side quests and stuff. But I don't know. I feel like if I had to guess, like maybe 4 to 6 months, if I stick with playing it 2 times a week. Like I would, based on how I've played other games, I want to say it would probably bring us to spring of next year. And then from there, we'd probably just figure out our next game. Read or study every day. Ooh. I've never really done New Year's resolutions in the past, or there have been years where I've tried and I don't stick with them. I don't know, at this era of my life, I've really been fascinated by self-improvement and like little things I can do to improve my life, I guess, and my quality of life, even outside of streaming, like just my work life, my personal life, my relationships, my health. There's just a lot of things I want to do to enhance my life overall. And I think when you start improving certain areas of your life, it more or less becomes a domino effect and will carry over into other aspects of your life. And I don't know, I've been really fascinated by that notion recently. I've been in kind of a bit of a slump, like mentally, and I don't know. I'm hopeful for the new year. I know all it really is, nothing really changes. We just go from 2025 to 2026, but I like to view it as an opportunity for a fresh start. So this year I do think I will take some time to really like manifest and goal set and kind of visualize what I would really like for myself and some hopes for the new year and what I'd like to accomplish. I don't know. I'm hopeful. I'm feeling good about 2026. I'd like to really challenge myself to come up with some goals and stick to them. 100%. I fully agree. I think it's all about your mindset and mentality about it. I think it can be as important as you want it to be, or as you allow it to be. I fully agree. And I know some people are really big on even like setting new goals and intentions on a monthly basis, right? Yeah, I'm really excited for the new year. I feel like 2025 was kind of a weird year for a lot of people. Felt very quick but also painfully slow at the same time. I don't know. It just sort of came and went. Sorry, I stepped away abruptly. But yeah, I'm really excited. I feel like this year I didn't really do much in terms of all of the goals I want to set for myself and all the improvements I want in my life. I feel like this year I was very gentle with myself. I don't know what it was. I just, like, my energy, I just felt so exhausted mentally and physically. And there were so many times I tried to set out to accomplish things and it was just really tough on me. I don't know, man. Something was in the air this year. Maybe it was just something I was going through. But I really needed to just slow down this year, I think, and be kind and gentle to myself. This year was a lot about self-care, slowing down, trying to be mindful and intentional with everything I was doing. But next year I would like to really try to improve different areas of my life and put some things into motion. Was a very important one for you? Oh, I hope it sort of like lived up to everything you had hoped, Pa. Yeah, I have as well, Randy. The energy this year was just very interesting. It was very interesting, and it seems like that was the case for a lot of people. A lot of people seem ready for 2025 to just be done. I myself am just excited to ring in a new year. The rough one was last year. Yeah, it was a strange year. There could be so many factors, like my age too. Just coming into like my late 20s And being in the last year of my 20s, I've just been doing a lot of self-reflection and thinking, like, am I where I thought I was gonna be at this time in my life? What do I want to accomplish? Oh, hey, that scared me. He came to get his wallet. I was like, what do I want to accomplish by the next few years of my life? But then also trying not to stress myself out or put a timeline on certain things. I don't know. It was weird. This year, though, my energy was just off. I just really needed to rest and take it easy. And sometimes I felt guilty about that, but you just need to let your body do its thing sometimes. Even seeing my Twitch recap was quite jarring. I think it's been like that in previous years as well, but I don't know, guys. It doesn't really feel good being on Twitch 365 days of the year. I think because last year I was really excited about content creation and us doing Elden Ring, and I don't know. Last year I had a lot of fun on Twitch, but it was the year where I definitely allowed myself to get really involved as a community member and chatter alongside streaming. I was all up in people's chats and I was really involved in communities, and it was quite fun. I met a lot of people, and I guess a part of it was like the networking element as well. I wanted to see, because I know some people claim like networking is so important for growth, so it was almost like a test year for that as well. Not for the sake of it. I was making genuine connections and only watching people who I enjoyed, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't feel good to be spending so much personal time watching Twitch. It really ate up a lot of my free time when I could have been doing other things. And that's something I've noticed. I think I'm gonna try to spend a bit less time in 2026 on Twitch as a viewer. Really just watch the streamers who I feel like I get value from or who bring me a lot of joy. And less of just mindlessly watching streams to avoid responsibilities and tasks, if that makes sense. Sometimes I found myself just like watching and chatting in streams for the sake of it because I didn't want to do other things. I don't know if that makes a lot of sense. Yeah, gotta be intentional about it because it's so easy to put so much time and energy into it, and I could get off a stream that I've been watching for hours and I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Like, there goes my whole day. And then yeah, it eats away at all your free time. That's something I experienced a lot this year. So I really want to make an active effort I need to reduce laptop time in general. I mean, it's really just Twitch, but I want to sort of try my best to limit my screen time. Phone is a whole other thing. I have some bad habits I need to kick. My sleep has been really bad in recent months, and I think it's because I don't know, I'll like feel that I'm tired and ready for bed, but I have a hard time just letting myself like lay and be still and allow myself to fall asleep. So I'll be on TikTok in my phone for hours before bed, which is so bad for your brain. I think that's a habit I need to kick in the new year, like putting my phone to charge out of the room, across the room, and having a wind down routine where I maybe read a book or something like that. I think that would be a lot better for me. But yeah, on the topic of watching streams, I do think I'll be doing less of that next year. And I feel bad. I think there's a part, I don't know if anyone else relates to this. I think there's a part of it where I worry that, oh, if I'm not like really up to date with my favorite streamers or in their chat, I feel like I'm less of a community member and I don't want to disappoint the streamer. But from the stream, I have the streamer perspective as well, and that's never the case. I can't speak for all streamers, but you hope all streamers have the mentality of, you know, everyone's busy, life is busy, we're all exhausted. There's no pressure or expectation to be in someone's chat every stream, right? Things come up, we're all people. So I never feel any kind of way as a streamer if I don't see someone for a few months or anything like that. So I have to trust that would be the case as a viewer as well. I think so. Yeah, I think having a really good wind down routine and sleep routine is so important. And I've been getting quite a lot of sleep, but the quality of my sleep has not been fantastic. I'll go to bed at weird hours. I'll be on my phone before bed, and then I wake up like at noon. I can't even make it an 11 a.m. stream, right? And then it's not good. I've had times in my life where I have a good sleep routine. I get my 8 hours, but I'm going to bed like before midnight. I'm waking up by like 9, 10 a.m. And it feels good. It feels good, right? I'd like to get back to that, because it really impacts like all other areas of your life. Okay, one more game. I'm gonna go until I get a watermelon. It's only 2 p.m. I have lots of time. Yeah, that's the thing. If I were to ever see a streamer call someone out saying like, hey, where have you been? It's been a long time, and single someone out, I don't think that's a streamer I'd really want to watch. Yeah, because nobody owes you anything. At the end of the day, Twitch is just content. It's just like an escape for people when they have little pockets of free time where, you know, they want to engage with people and like watch their favorite streamers and stuff. But there shouldn't ever be an expectation for people to be around often. I think it's sometimes if people aren't around nice, I'm always, you know, I try to look at it from a hopeful lens. Like, you know, maybe they're going through some life changes and it just doesn't really align with them at this season in their life, like being on Twitch all the time. And I don't think that's a bad thing at all. That's where I'm trying to be next year as a viewer. I'm like, I don't know. I find there's so much free time. It's really tough because I struggle with my time management in general. Like working 40 hours a week, I really have a hard time making the most of what little free time I have around that. In addition to streaming, like I really don't have that much free time outside of working 40 hours a week and streaming 2, soon to be 3 times a week. And I don't want to cut back on the streams though, because the streaming is what brings me joy. That's what I look forward to, like when I'm in my work week. But it is a lot. So I think I need to be intentional about what I do with my free time. And when I'm not streaming, but I'm still on Twitch as a viewer, it's too much Twitch time, I think. I think that's what it boils down to. It's like, I didn't feel good about my being on Twitch 365 days for my recap. I really think unless I'm streaming or setting aside dedicated time to edit or do something content creation related, I think I need to cut the screen time and just do things that will just make me feel better. Like maybe start exercising, get a good fitness routine going, maybe get back into reading, do some chores or errands, because I'm always stressed about the state of my apartment. Like there's so many things I should be doing and could be doing that I don't. 366 somehow. Yeah, it's tough. And the thing is, like, we have jobs where we're able to lurk, and I think that's where a lot of our I can't speak for you, but I assume, because I know we both have like jobs where we can be on Twitch. I think that's where a lot of my Twitch time comes from. I'll be at my desk at work, and I'll have a quiet period where I've caught up on all of the like administrative tasks I need to do, and I slap on a Twitch stream and I'm chatting away and stuff, because I'm like, what else am I gonna do? But I want to limit my time to I understand for work, because sometimes I don't have anything else to do when I'm on the clock. But if I'm not working, when I'm just at home and I have free time, I want to try to avoid watching streams. If you're working, it's like, well, I'm at my computer, what am I gonna do anyway? It's just something you put on in the back. But when I have like actual free time where I'm at home and I'm not on the clock, I want to try to be a bit more productive with that time. Yeah, exactly. It's just something you have in the back. That's like me. If I'm at work, I'll have like my main work computer and then I'll slap a stream on in the back. Because you have to kill the time anyway. But that's the thing, and I knew this going into 2025, and I just did not stick with it at all. I really want to try to just reduce my screen time in my personal time and just really enhance my personal life a bit. I'm excited. I know it seems so insignificant. I've been wanting one for a couple of years now, and I saw one on Amazon. I had pretty good reviews for a good price for Black Friday. I got a walking pad, which I'm excited to start using yet. I haven't used yet. But the winters here get so bad. We get so much snow, and we like are always in freezing temps that you don't really move your body for like 5 months of the year basically. And I can't walk my dog. It's too cold for her. She's only 8 pounds, so we can't even like all her exercise and like playtime is indoors in the winter. But yeah, I need to move my body more. I really do. So I think also my stream desk. This is such an old desk. I would like to upgrade this if I see any sales to a standing desk. And it'd be so nice to be at my computer and even bring the walking pad in here. But if I'm ever watching streams or something, the idea is that I'd like whip out the walking pad in front of my TV. So I'm not just sort of sitting there. So yeah, it's so interesting because before this job, every single job I had was physical. I was on my feet, like serving at restaurants. I was in retail jobs. Every single job I had was physical. And that was before Brandon had his car and I was busing all over the city. So I was walking to bus stops and I was always on my feet. And now I like drive or get driven to work with Brandon's car. I'm not really like walking out and about anymore. And my job is just sitting for 8 hours. Yeah, so it's crazy. Even just through that lifestyle change alone, I am moving my body so much less than I ever have before. And I'm feeling it. Like, I don't want to say I look bad or I'm like, or anything like that, because I think I'm naturally like a pretty slim, like slender person, but I feel and I see in myself that I'm probably the most unhealthy I've ever been in my life. It's not so much even about how you look. I just always feel like I have low energy, and I can appear like physically fit, but like I don't feel like I'm in shape. I want to feel good. I want to feel like I have energy, like I can, you know, walk up a flight of stairs and I'm not like having a hard time. Yeah, so I need to find little ways to move my body. I would really like to do that for 2026. And I think a walking pad's a good start. I feel like you can do that while you're doing other things. You pair it with other things you do at home and you don't even think about it. And it's very accessible, low effort exercise that has such good benefits for you. I feel like even starting with 2K steps a day, 5K steps a day, 10K steps a day can make such a big difference. Because I used to think like, shoot, you have to, if you want to exercise, you need to lift weights, you have to do a HIIT workout, which is just very overwhelming, and I would never do any of it as a beginner. But I think that's an easy, accessible way to get exercise in and to move your body. Johan, sorry, I wasn't looking at YouTube chat. Congrats on finishing Elden Ring. Thank you. It's a good feeling. It's a good feeling. I'm really happy about it. But yeah, I feel it. I feel like I'm the most unhealthy I've ever been. And again, I don't want to say I'm like a big person or anything, because I don't think I am. I think I still appear to be healthy. But, you know, I'll try on clothes that like used to fit me that don't fit me anymore. And I just feel like I'm not healthy. I'm always tired. I'm getting out of breath all the time. And I think that comes from the office job and stuff. Yeah, so I would like to make little changes to move my body. I would like to do that. So those are my main goals, I think, for the new year. Be really gentle with myself, but put a lot of things into motion, because most of last year was sort of just like rest and recovery and self-care for me. So I would like to get the ball rolling on some of my goals next year. I would like to have a good content creation year. I would really like to see some growth for the stream. But with that being said, while we were talking about all the Twitch stuff, I'd like to be a healthier viewer. I think this was my year of like networking and talking to people, and I did stream events, I did raid trains, I did probably my last TwitchCon, and I feel good. I feel content with all of that. So I think next year I'm not going to be in a lot of chats. I think I'm going to have my handful of favorite streamers who I watch if and when it makes sense. But I think in my free time, I would like to limit my screen time and keep all of my Twitch time mainly dedicated for when I'm live. that's what I will try my best to do. And then yeah, I'd like to move my body, get a good low maintenance exercise routine in. I think that would be nice. Yeah, and just kick some like really bad habits, like screen time on my phone. I'd like to improve my sleep quality and my sleep schedule. I don't know. I'll have to think about it. I guess those are pretty good goals. I don't know if there's anything else. I would hope that making changes like that would sort of compound and result in a domino effect to all other areas of life. And then yeah, it would all tie into each other, because I'd probably feel better in my day-to-day life. I'd feel like I'd have a better balance with my personal life, so I'd probably show up to stream with a lot more energy, just being a lot more enthusiastic, feeling like I don't have a cloud over my head of things I need to accomplish and get done. I don't know. Those are great goals. Thanks. If I stick with them, I think it could be a really good year for me. And I think that's a good amount of goals to have. That's realistic. I think often I get ahead of myself, and you set so many things out for yourself that it can't even begin, or you don't even know where to start. And you just get overwhelmed, and you don't end up accomplishing anything, and you sort of sink back into your comfort zone and your routine that you know. So I think those are little changes I can slowly work on that are attainable without being too daunting. So I'm really looking forward to it. I'm excited, guys. I gotta whip out my walking pad. I've got to do that. Definitely, that was one of the main things I noticed this year, though. I spent way too much time. If I wasn't editing or like doing something related to my own stream, I spent way too much time on my laptop just consuming content, when I'm like, I could be streaming on my own channel right now instead of doing this, or I could just be doing something for myself that's not computer, not stream related. So but that's something I will try to be better at this year, because that didn't really feel good for me, being on Twitch that much last year. I love the platform. I love watching people. It brings me a lot of joy, but you've got to find a balance for yourself that works, that isn't eating away at your personal time and your free time too much. I think so. I think those are good little changes that would have a big benefit to my life, I think. It just allows you to be more present and intentional with your time, I think, by making those little changes. But yeah, I'm excited, and I think that would be a good point going into my summer off, if I could get those things in motion and stick with them for the first half of the year, and then come spring, I'd be off work, and then I'd have a lot of stream flexibility like last year, but it would also just enhance my personal time as well. Yeah, I'm excited. I would like to see content creation growth, though. I've been getting really down on myself about I don't know, about still being an affiliate so many years into streaming. No, okay, I'm doing another game. I need to get a watermelon. Something I'm trying to remind myself, though, is that it's all perspective. I'm trying to be grateful for where I am as well. It's so easy to look at the next thing, but I have to remind myself there are probably a lot of streamers out there who would say, hey, I wish I had over 3,000 followers, or I'd love to like sit around like a 15 to 20 average range. I think it's easy to look at the next thing, but I need to stop and think about like, hey, where I'm at is really cool, and when I was starting out, this would be a cool thing to look ahead at. It was cool that I've accomplished what I did, and even if I'm not the most active streamer, I'm really proud of myself for still showing up. I think that's something I can pat myself on the back for, because I think it's very easy to get discouraged when you don't see a lot of results, and when you're in stagnant points, and to get consumed with the busyness of life Because when I started streaming, I was living at home. I had a part-time job. I didn't have many bills. I was early 20s. I had all the time in the world. And I'm proud of myself for, you know, I live on my own. I have a lot of expenses. I work full-time. And I still show up. I think that's something to be proud of. So I can't beat myself up for the points that feel stagnant. I think showing up at all is something I should be proud of. So I need to be hopeful about growth, but not in a way where I'm punishing where I'm currently at. I think I need to shift my mindset so I'm a bit kinder to myself. For sure. And I think that's when you start to feel good and hopeful about what's to come. When you stop and say, hey, where I'm at is really cool. There was a point in time where I wanted what I have now. So often we don't even realize we had accomplished some of our goals from the past. We're always just looking at the next thing. Hi, Angel. Thank you for that follow. That's so nice. I hope you're having a good day. Because there was absolutely a time at the start of my streaming journey where I was like, oh, it'd be cool to have like any kind of community and you know, to like establish yourself to like any extent. And I'd say we probably have that now, even if I'm still a small streamer. So yeah, I need to stop and think about that sometimes. And it's so easy to get caught up in life and to sort of abandon streaming. I'm proud of myself for even showing up like 1 day a week, 2 days a week, right? I think that's something that takes some discipline. So I have to give myself flowers for that, I think, and not be too hard on myself. Because this year I've been really cruel to myself, like watching a lot of new up-and-coming streamers in the space surpass what I've taken like 5, 6, 7 years to try to build up. And that's been quite hard for me. Comparison has been pretty tough for me this year, which also ties into me taking a step back from Twitch as a viewer. I don't think that's good for my brain or my free time. You like your hair? It's long. Thanks. I grew it myself. I appreciate it. Yeah, my hair does grow a lot. It's quite long. I just got a trim a few months ago, but I might need to do it again soon. But yeah, as I was saying, yeah, I think that's another reason I want to cut back on my stream time. It actually ended up being quite bad for my brain. I found a lot of streamers, myself watching a lot of streamers, I'm like, I feel like they're, as far as metrics go, are more successful than me, and I am not worthy, and I guess I'm not very watchable, and then you just go down this like you just crash out. Like, I don't know. That wasn't good for me. I think I need to watch streamers who I feel who don't make I don't want to say who don't make me feel bad, because they're not doing anything. It's just myself and my brain. They're not doing anything wrong. But streamers that I feel good watching, or that provide value and don't like trigger me, I guess is the proper word. It sounds silly, but I guess it is kind of the case. But yeah, using my free time to just probably be off Twitch is probably good for me. I don't know. That means so much, Pa. I've had a really tough year with that. I feel like I've seen a lot of people around me succeeding, and I try to remind myself, everyone's journey is different, everyone's timeline is different. But I have gotten in my head about that quite a lot this year. And I experienced it quite a lot in my early stream years too, and I have phases where it gets better and it gets worse, but yeah, it's hard. Sometimes it's hard to see people sort of succeeding at things you want to accomplish, and you're like, what am I doing wrong? Like, when will my time come? It's hard. It's hard. It would be cool. It would be cool to see some growth, but I think watching people and feeling bad for myself won't help my situation. Watching people and comparing myself to people, I should say. Where are you from? I'm in Canada. I'm in Ontario, Canada. My family's European. I'm first generation here. So I guess I'm Polish and Romanian, but born in Canada. So I guess I'm Canadian. I don't really honor the. Whenever people ask me where I'm from, I don't like saying just Canadian though, because I love the European stuff. I kind of wish I was born there. But I guess I am a Canadian. This music's so vibey. But yeah, that's something I need to. I don't know. So many things I can articulate and then I know are an issue, but I need to. Yeah, I need to eliminate my comparison. I need to eliminate the amount of streams I watch if it's not productive. I think I need to. I love streaming so much. I want to continue with the 3 streams a week. Probably going to 4 or 5 streams a week when we enter Twinkly Summer. But yeah, I want to be healthy about my Twitch chat, with my Twitch time and my balance. If I'm not doing something that contributes to my own stream, then I think for the most part, I want to limit my Twitch time, reduce my viewer time, and allocate that free time to like enhancing other areas of my life just offline. I was too chronically online last year, and it didn't really feel good. It didn't really feel good. It really trickled into other areas of my life. I do! I have a dog, Evie. She's so cute. Do I have any emotes of her? I think I should have some BTTV emotes. I don't even know if I have the extension active right now. Yeah, there she is! That's my dog, Evie. I'm obsessed with her. I'd like to also be off streams to spend more time with my dog. My dog is turning 9 in May. I can't even say that out loud because that makes me want to cry. She is my favorite thing in the whole world. And she's getting older. Well, okay, guys, Evie's gonna live forever, okay? She's gonna live forever. But and little dogs tend to live longer. I can only hope she has a long, healthy life and that she makes it to like 15. But oh, I can't talk about my dog. I love her so much. No, she's a multi-poo Pomeranian mix. She's a multi-poo pom, if you will. She's so tiny. She's my baby. I love her so much. But yeah, I would like to spend more quality time with her. Also, because I work 40 hours a week. And she's home alone a lot, so yeah. That's another reason I should watch less stream, because I have my cute doggy who I could be playing with and stuff. But yeah, she's so cute. She's so cute. I love her so much. And she's so sweet. She's the best girl. Oh, cool. Very cool. You're just a year younger than me. things. I need to do things. But I definitely need to be gentler with myself. I think I'm quite hard on myself. This year was good for laying the foundation for that, though. I did slow down a lot this year. But yeah, I don't know. I'm excited for I'm hopeful for the new year. And I don't know if it's me getting older, but my peace is so important to me. Like I really, I don't know. I kind of just want to do my thing, protect my peace, keep a small circle, only align myself with things and people that feels good, that makes me feel better, that things that inspire me, and nothing else, to be honest. I don't want to like consume content mindlessly for the sake of doing so. I don't want to engage with things or people for the sake of doing so. I want to be very intentional with my free time and my energy this upcoming year. And I feel excited. I feel hopeful about it. So yeah, fingers crossed for all of us that it's a good 2026 and everything that we hope for comes to fruition, and that we all feel happy and healthy, and that it's a good year. I'm excited. Guys, I don't know if it's in the cards. I don't know if I'm gonna get a watermelon today. I just don't think I'm locked in enough. This will probably be my last game. It did what it needed to do, though. I got the free game. Yay! We're winners! Oh my gosh. This always happens. Same with Elden Ring bosses. Not that I can compare this to an Elden Ring boss. It feels like it. It's so funny, though. I had that when I was fighting Melania, when I was fighting Consort Radon. It's the run where I start doubting myself, and I don't think it's in the cards where I succeed. Black Sheep, thank you! I was just doubting. I was a doubter. I was like, guys, it's not happening today. And then I won! It's like opposite manifestation. I did it! So I'm a winner. I'm gonna start my day as a winner. It's so satisfying when you get the watermelon, because 9 times out of 10 it's a situation like that where the stakes are high, your fruits are stacked at the top, and you're about to lose, and then it just goes back down to the bottom. It feels so good. For sure, Angel. I need to really check in with myself, be honest with myself. I think I really like the end of something and the beginning of something to signify like a shift. I don't know if that makes sense, but like a new year, a new calendar year, a new calendar month. I love having times like that to really check in with yourself. So I need to do that. I think I'm gonna be more on top of really just checking in with myself, seeing what areas of my life I'm improving, what goals I'm sticking with, what I'm not. I really want 2026 to be a good year. I don't know what it is. Like each year that goes by, I'm like, I feel like I'm on the edge of like my life really sort of shaping up in a way that I want it to, or things really going well for me. And each year goes by and like you're still in this stagnant position and nothing really changes. So I'm really hoping 2026 looks up. Black Sheep, thank you. I'm so glad. It's really nice to meet you. I like this too. That's why I was actually excited for a chatting stream today. I haven't really done a stream like this in a long time. I like just yapping away. I hope the things I say can resonate with some people. And being a little vulnerable and stuff. But yeah, I had a point with certain games where I was chatting a lot before my gameplay, but with Elden Ring recently I've been so locked in and just, you know, well, I think also my stream schedule, because I don't have a lot of stream time before work, there hasn't been a lot of chatting components to any of my streams recently. We kind of just jump into gameplay. So I thought today was a good opportunity to do that, to just chat. Thank you, I appreciate it. It's nice. Usually when I'm switching between stream eras, we kind of just full send it. Maybe it's a blessing in disguise that I had trouble with my emulators and mods. It's nice to slow down for a bit and have a few weeks, just that in-between moment. No pressure, no expectations. Is moving out? Oh, are you not wanting to be in your current living situation anymore? Yeah, I hope that works out for you, Pa. I really do. It's tough though. It's tough to get the ball rolling on things like that. There's a lot of moving parts to something like that. What do you do? I am a full-time receptionist. It's chill. It's not my dream. Can't say I'm passionate about it, but it pays the bills. And it's my favorite job I've ever had. I feel supported. I feel like I have a good team. It's pretty low stress work. It's my 4th year in the role, so I feel pretty competent in my job and confident, which I think is a good thing to have at work. Good people make a good job, yeah. Oh, yeah. I feel like having bad leaders or a bad team will literally suck the life out of you. It is soul-sucking and depressing. So yeah, I'm content with my job. I love my summers off. I'm really happy with my situation right now. Guys, I know, man, it seems so out of the way. I've talked about it. Content creation of any sort, like being able to do that for a living would quite literally be a dream come true. Hitting partner is one thing, but I think if I were to ever feel like, wow, I've really made it, I think being able to like leave work or go down to work to like a part-time capacity would kind of be a dream come true. I don't know, that's so few people achieve that, but I don't know. I can't say I'm passionate about like admin work, you know? I feel the most creatively fulfilled and inspired when I'm doing stream stuff and YouTube stuff. So being able to do that for a living would be pretty sweet. But I don't know if that's really in the cards for me. So I'm hopeful about I'm happy with my current situation. I have a job that doesn't suck the life out of me and that I don't hate going to, so that's chill. Yeah, exactly. That's true. I don't think anyone is passionate about admin work. Yeah. It does what it needs to do. It pays the bills. And it's good with you know, it's a good role as far as like paid time off and vacation and stuff. And I get my summers off, so I can't complain. Paperwork. I actually don't really do a lot of paperwork. It's more like emails, phone calls. I'm not in a hotel, but it's sort of like hotel to my rants. I guess sometimes these streams are actually quite like therapeutic for me. It's nice to let some of your thoughts out into words and hear them out loud for myself also. This was a nice chat. It was very nice. And I appreciate people validating me and people resonating, and if anyone's sort of listening and finding themselves relating to anything I've shared today, we've got this. Hopefully 2026 is a good year for us. Yeah, it was a nice chat. Thanks, I really appreciate it. It's nice to have like a non-gaming chat where we can all be a little more human and vulnerable and relatable with one another and stuff. Yeah, it's nice to have a little chatting stream. I like letting out my thoughts. I've had so many thoughts recently, naturally coming to the end of the year. Like, what did I accomplish this year? What didn't serve me? What do I hope to change for next year? I always find myself just around the holidays feeling very reflective. So yeah, it's quite nice to let all those thoughts out. So yeah, I really appreciate it. Okay, I'm gonna go to work soon, and I hope it's a chill day. Oh, and okay, so here's the plan. I showed it at the start of stream, but I fiddled around with them enough. I need to just like post them and lock it in. I'm gonna post the Twilight Princess. I'm gonna post the Twilight Princess thing. Do I still have it pulled up? I'm gonna do that tonight. But for anyone who may not have been here at the start of stream, I'm in this the fruit game category. Let me get out. I mean, it doesn't matter. It's like the end of stream. We need to be accurate. Just chatting. That was a fun little fruit game cap, though. So for anyone who maybe wasn't here at the start of stream, I'm almost certain this is staying as is. I'm gonna lock this in. This will probably come into play starting next week. Starting Sunday. Because I'll be doing a Souls stream event Sunday evening. And then Monday to Saturday will be Twilight Princess. So we'll mainly be back to evening streams and mainly on the weekend. Which I think will be nice. Because I think daytime, weekdays is quite hard for people to tune in. And also hard for me as a streamer because I'm time restricted before my shifts. Yeah, I think this will be our new era to ring out 2025 and to start the new year. I think that's the plan. And also, Twilight Princess, I think, even though it won't be on the traditional days here, I think we will be doing a kickoff this Saturday. Earlier in the day. This will be adjusted. Let's say... Sure. Something like that. Because I have the day off. So yeah, I think we will do cosplay goals that will start, but it'll be very... I'm not pushing for goals to be reached. It will be very casual. These goals will probably last over the span of months. So no pressure. You know. It's just, I've talked about this because every streamer, I've had it in my dashboard. You have 35% gift subs to redeem by the end of the year, and it's use it or lose it. So I figured put it towards something fun. Otherwise they go to waste. So yeah, I think that will be active for 70 hours. So I think for the entirety of Saturday, for my Souls event, collab event Sunday, and then that's it as far as streams go. Yeah, for sure. I think so. And I think these are realistic for my channel. Again, the Midna one might be a stretch, but I think we'll definitely hit Zelda, at least the first Zelda. And this will be a pretty long playthrough, so I think it's realistic enough. So yeah, that's the plan. I'm excited to have things set in stone. I'm excited to have my randomizers and my emulators working. That was something for the past few weekends, I've been trying to like get Twilight Princess working. I was almost ripping my hair out the other day. Like, it was giving me such a hard time. I'm happy it's done. I was so defeated by all that setup. That was annoying. How do you cosplay the puppet? It should be pretty easy, actually. Can I show you guys? I think it would be pretty easy. If you don't want Twilight Princess endgame spoilers, close your eyes for like 20 seconds. Twilight Princess puppet. I think it would actually be quite cool. Oh, I'm not on screen. So it would be just like I would have the full Twilight Princess cosplay from the first school, but I would have I'd get like the light green face paint, and I would do markings, zone eye markings. And I've never worn contacts in my life, but I need to prepare and practice because I plan to wear contacts for my wedding. So for Zelda Possessed and for Midna, if we hit it, I think I would do yellow contacts because I really think the zone eye eyes like tie the look together, or the Ganondorf Possessed eyes. Yeah, I would just wear the thing, but I would probably put all green and do like just make myself look creepy. And that's would be the only difference. I would just be green and have markings and hopefully yellow eyes. Yeah. And then also Twilight Princess endgame spoilers. I have to be careful because I can see Google having not safe for work here. Yeah. In this, if we hit it. Okay, it's blurry. This would be very intricate, but I think I could do it. I think I could do it. I've seen like already on AliExpress and stuff, you can get the bodysuit. You can get the bodysuit, and I would just color match from like the neck up. And this would be very intricate, but yeah, it would be cool. Oh, she doesn't have yellow eyes, she has red eyes. I think colored contacts could put it together. Eyeballs freak me out, but I would think I would try to do it. Hi, Snow. Hi, Snow. I think this Saturday, I think we're starting. I saw also you, I have to message you back. I saw you reached out about the emulator. I didn't answer. I was so defeated. But I will message you back about it. I got it sorted, I think. Yeah. That's the plan. We have cosplay goals that will last for the duration of the playthrough for Zelda, which we'll definitely hit. So at the very least, we're doing like a basic Twilight Princess Zelda cosplay, because that's like my dream cosplay. So that will happen. And then if we hit them, I'll do Possessed Puppet Zelda and Human Midna. Yeah, it was a wild time. I'm so stressed. But we got it working. We got it working. That's what counts. And also, thank you so much for your sub. Thank you so much for your 51 months. That is so kind of you. Thank you. That is so kind of you. I hope you're doing amazing. Oh, hi, Calvin. Hi, Calvin. It's so good to see you. And then Melania cosplay, guys. I didn't even talk about it because it's not planned yet. That will probably be in the new year. That will also be quite intricate, but I have all the things on the way, and that will be for a random, I guess like a Sunday randomizer stream. I think that's what we'll do, but I will announce that before it happens. So yeah, some fun cosplay stuff in store. I'm excited for the Melania one as well. That will be cool. But yeah, that's what's going up. And hi, Calvin and Snow. Yay! No, Itmina, no. I don't want to do Itmina. I don't know how you do that. You'd have the bodysuit and you'd need like the headpiece, and you give yourself like a snaggle tooth. No, I want to do Human Midna. She's so cool. But yeah, I think that's all I have to say. You know who we can raid? She's always so sweet, and she said hi at the start of stream. Let's go to Strawberry Sky. Ooh, she is playing Silk Song. That will be a nice cozy place to bring you guys to. do a little raid. I'm gonna have to run because I really have to pee so bad, actually. I really have to pee. Yeah, let's do that. Subraid. And thank you for everyone popping in at the end. Calvin Snow. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day or night. Yeah. Thank you for all the new people who tuned in. Black Sheep, very nice to meet you. We had a couple of other followers today. Chozo, hi and bye. Yay. My face is so pink. It looks funny because I got micro needling yesterday. I'm excited. I'm doing micro needling all winter. I bought a package of 6 and you space them out between like every 4 to 6 weeks. I'm excited. I really want to work on my acne scars and it makes your skin feel so good. I love using my adult money to do like self-care things like that. To work on my skin texture and acne scars and stuff. But it's so funny because you're very tender and pink for a few days. I probably should have addressed that if anyone was wondering, why are you so pink? No, I don't do it myself. No. I would not trust myself. You need like professional like tools and everything. So I go to like a skincare place. So yeah. So I went and I got the whole thing and it's like a whole self-care thing. But yeah, very fun. Okay, have a great day everyone. Bye!